What's going on, YouTube? This is the Rabbit Hole Podcast. Thanks for coming back. Today we do have a guest, one of our good friends from childhood, James Roche.
Yes.
What's going on?
He's a specialist in the U.S. Army. Just kind of here to talk, tell us a story. Start us out. Like, what got you into the Army? How did you go about that? Did you enlist? Did you go through an officer's program?
I did. So, at first I wanted to pretty much follow my brother's footsteps. He's done all the cool stuff and everything like that.
Right.
But growing up with him, like being deployed 3 times to Iraq, Afghanistan, stuff like that, I was like, wow, that'd be pretty freaking cool. So I was like, why not?
Right.
Yeah. And then I'm sitting there thinking, like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? And he showed me this sweet-ass Abrams friggin' video. It was like, oh yeah, Army Ranger. I'm like, dude, Army Ranger? Really? Do I really want to do that? I'm like, no. That's too much for me. I'm alright. But, right out of high school, it was 2000, well, I took a year off from college. Went in 2000, what is it now, 18? I went to Fort Benning, which is the worst base I've ever been to, other than Fort Polk.
Why do you say that? Why is it the worst base?
Dude, when I tell you it's hot, it's pretty hot. I don't know if anybody's been to Leonardwood. Leonardwood, I heard, is miserable too. But go there, first day of basic training. This is my first. Ready for this? Alright, so get off the bus. Shark attack, obviously. I have 4 drill sergeants, including 2 women, which were beyond me scary.
Oh, shark attack?
What is
shark attack?
Explain shark attack.
So shark attack, so you're sitting there pretty much with your duffel bag in your lap, and you have your buddy right here, and if you look up, they freak out, which is beyond me.
Right.
But you sit there, and then the bus stops, and I'm like, okay, now what? And then you feel the whole bus start to shake, and you're like, okay. And there's 3 other drill sergeants like running onto the bus. They're like, get off the freaking bus, get off the bus, get off the bus.
This is when you first get to basic training.
This is when you're going to basic training. Reception's completely different. Reception is like you get off the bus, you stand in formation at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then you stay up for 48 hours, which is stupid. Yeah. You start seeing weird shit, and it's like, why am I actually here? And then some people actually thought that was basic training, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
You have the phone call when you go through reception, right?
You get the phone call as you get to basic.
Right.
You talk to no family during reception, nothing like that. You just do facing movements and all this other jazz. But you're getting off the bus and you're like, I feel like I'm gonna die. You hear artillery simulators go off. You've never heard of it before, and you're like, oh my god, you're looking around. Yeah. This is stupid. You hear a 50 cal go off. You ever hear a 50 cal go off in real life? Guess what? You're deaf.
Yeah.
So you go on and on and on. So I'm going off the bus, and I'm running with my bag, and they tell me to drop my bag. I was like, all right, drop my bag. And he goes, pick it up. I'm picking it up, and I'm dropping it, and I'm picking it up, and I'm dropping it. And then the 2 other drill sergeants come. I remember them. They're like 5'7", and they just came out of nowhere. They picked me. I saw them come from far.
Yeah, intentionally targeted you. Yeah. Intentionally.
They came in. I was like, oh my god. There's 2 guys here, 2 little ones here, and they're losing their mind. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my god. She's like, keep a straight face, keep a straight face. I'm like, dude, I don't know what you want me to do here. I think this is funny because this is too much right now. I'm like,
keep a straight face,
exactly.
Just internally you're just like,
oh yeah. And you're standing there, you're shaking, you're like, stop moving. Okay. Okay.
Stop moving.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop
and then
moving.
they're like, alright, run through the field. I'm like, where's the field, drill sergeant?
Yeah.
Right there. I was like, drill sergeant, that is sand. Run.
Yeah.
Going. Oh, I had my bag like this.
Still on.
Shit.
Still on. The big green duffel bags. Yep.
Still on your shoulders.
Yep, right there. Going. Artillery simulator goes off. Bang. Hello.
So what is the simulator? Does it actually?
Is it like
throw
shit up?
Throw anything out. It doesn't throw anything up. It's like a little box that sits there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's button pressed.
So it's almost like those electronically fired.
That's exactly what it is.
Fireworks.
Yes, but it doesn't shoot anything. It just makes a super loud noise that shakes the ground.
Oh, gotcha.
No shit.
And I'm going, you hear it pop, and the whole ground shakes, and you're like looking around, like, oh my god. Oh my god, the 50 cals are going off. And the worst part was, everybody that was already at basic training watched the entire thing happen and just thought it was hilarious and just laughed.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to be those guys.
Yeah.
I want to be that.
Yeah.
And then just stand there and hang out.
Yeah.
No, like, you throw your bag down, they make you do a lap, everybody throws the rest of their stuff down. They're like, grab a bag, do a lap. And I'm like, okay. Excuse me, you don't get your bag.
Right.
Some people's bags are heavier.
And this is in Georgia, right?
This is in Georgia, Fort Benning, Georgia. And I grab a bag and I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad. Run 2 laps with the bag and tell me it's awful.
Yeah.
Horrible.
How much does the bag weigh?
Between 40 and like probably 40 to 60
Oh wow.
pounds.
So these aren't. I'm thinking like a backpack.
No backpack.
It's like
a
the
duffel
big
bag.
duffel
Right,
bag.
yeah.
The big green military
Yes.
ones with like you have
The
like
one
pull,
zip that's
the pull
terrible to
the pull thing
Yeah,
on the top.
the zippers at the top, and you can clip them together on both sides, and then you can
Right.
Velcro them together and actually carry them. No, they don't want you to do that. By the way, you're not carrying them like this anymore.
Really?
You're carrying them like this, like in your arms.
Right, yeah, heavy.
Dying. So I'm chugging, and I'm like going to adjust my hands. And so I stop for a second. Before you know it,
Worst mistake of your life.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You ever been chased by a full-grown man? No.
Like drill
sergeant
Drill sergeant.
came in hot, right out of the bushes. What are you doing? What
Out
are
of
you
the
doing?
bushes.
Woo! Like grab the freaking bag, go.
Freaking out.
They're always hiding in weird places.
Oh my god. And I throw the bag down. And I'm sitting there, they made us sit down. So we're sitting there, they pass out MREs,
Yeah.
which is meals ready to eat, if you guys don't know. But they're
Dog water. Absolutely.
They're dog.
they're
They
awful.
are.
They are.
They are. I've had MREs.
They gave us
multiple occasions.
3 minutes to eat a whole MRE.
Oh my.
Guess what? It took me a minute and a half to open it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I ate the little beef, like the
I ate
beef
the
thing.
chiclets in the accessory pack, drill sergeant.
No, but the little beef snack that they have, they're like, you got a minute and a half. And I'm like, oh my god, like, what the fuck, dude, this is stupid. You
Yeah.
grab it, you take one bite, you're nauseous. It's like, this is horrible. Like dried out
You
steak.
just didn't go for the jalapeno cheese bread.
It wasn't there.
It's like the gold standard.
I know, but they had peanut butter. Guess what?
Ooh.
I didn't have the time.
The peanut butter is mad good on the
Very-
crackers.
The Nutella is not good on crackers.
Yeah.
But anyways, destroy the whole thing, and well, just the beef snack anyways, that's all I
Yeah.
could. And then they like
Right.
grabbed it, and then they threw the rest of the food all over the CTA, and I'm like, this is stupid. Like, is this really how it's gonna be for
I'll
another
say,
3 months?
Speaking on like stupid, because I always see like videos of like drill instructors online, and they're doing like just dumb shit. Like I saw
Screaming
one.
at trees.
Right, I saw one.
That's actually the thing.
It was at Paris Island. He's like,
Yeah.
look at the ground, look at me, look at the ground, look at me, dude, guys. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. And I'm like, do they actually do that? Like
Not
dumb
a-
shit.
I haven't seen that. I've seen somebody do push-ups on a table being late, and this is when I got to my unit.
Right.
But he was sitting, like he walked in, he had a real rough night. Let's just say he got his ass kicked by a bunch of guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, he showed up black eye, broken nose, like
Messed
cracked
up.
teeth. He was messed up. So he comes in, and then one of the sergeants like, "What are you doing? You were supposed to be here 4 hours ago." He's like, "I was at the hospital, blah, 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 blah." Okay, whatever. It was lunchtime. He told the kid to grab a table, open the table, put his feet up on the table, put his foot on the ground, and do push-ups every single time he like did a push-up. He would eat and go, and then he would eat, like finish
That's
swallowing.
He does
ridiculous.
what? So hold on. So his feet are in the air.
His feet are up on the table,
Right, but like
At an
elevated
angle.
above him, and he's like pushing
Off
pushing
the ground.
off the ground
off the ground to eat.
to eat. So he'd go down, take a big ass mouthful.
Did he end up like smashing his like
No,
face
he
into
was
the
good.
plate? Really?
He just like kind of like a dog.
Yeah.
Like yeah. I was gonna say like a dog with a dog bowl.
Yes, 100%. I saw him do that. What else? Here, we'll go back. We'll throw it back. Basic training. So,
You're running across the field. They jump out of the bushes, start
Yeah.
chasing you back across the field.
no, they chased us into the CTA
Oh,
where I
okay.
ate my MRE.
So- oh, right,
Okay,
yeah.
so now they're like, you guys have 2 minutes to find your bag. I don't have like 50, like
Bag.
200 bags.
Oh.
Do they have names on them?
They have, yeah, they have just your last name.
Right. Okay.
Like your name tape.
It's like I was just saying, it's like a name tape. Is like
It's like a name
Sharpie.
tape, and it says like 30th AG and stuff like that
Yeah.
from reception. Like okay. And after that, if you didn't find them, start doing push-ups. You might as well just be like, oh, as soon as they hit 3 seconds, if you haven't found it, just start doing
Not good.
push-ups.
Not good.
Nope. It was a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of my good buddies, he's not with us now, but he, when we were running, he goes, dude, I think I shit my pants. I was like, what? He goes, dude, I got so scared. They got right in my face and I was just shaking. I was like, man, you shit your pants, dude? And he goes, yeah. We go up into the back.
Actually, shit.
Actually, like, shit his pants, like, all over the room.
Wow.
Down, like, dude, down.
I'm glad
Wow.
you told the story when I grabbed the tree.
I'm just saying.
That's rough.
And the drill sergeant's standing there. He looks at him and goes, dude, well, blah, 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 blah. Why aren't you doing push-ups? He goes, drill sergeant, I think I shit my pants. He goes, what? You did not shit your pants. Come into my office. He comes into his office.
Yeah, actually shit.
It leaked all over the floor.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And he gets back. He goes, clean yourself up, moron. Clean yourself up. Fix yourself. It's like,
Oh my.
this kid is
That'd
19
be
years old.
rough.
Yeah.
And he's getting laid into because he
Yeah.
shit himself.
Yeah.
I was just praying to God that it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
You don't want to be
that
on the
good-
receiving
being that-
end.
no way. No way.
No.
You got Dookie running down your leg. You got a 35-year-old drill sergeant on his 4th like divorce. Hung over his shit. Fix yourself! Fix yourself! And you're like, oh, maybe I should have went to college.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, why did I join this?
Yeah.
But
Oh, shit.
later on, there weren't really any good stories other than my locker being thrown because my lock wasn't clicked in all the way.
Right.
And went through and
Right.
just started pulling locks out. I'm like, oh no.
Oh shit.
Because you could hear it as you're sitting down there. Lockers being tossed. I ruined my dress blues because of laundry detergent all over them.
Really?
They're like, yeah, you gotta figure that out yourself. I'm like, how? I can't go anywhere. They're like, figure it out. I'm like, okay, pal. Thank you.
Yeah. Spit and shine.
Yeah. And my shirt was covered in blue
Like detergent.
detergent. My uniforms destroyed. I was like, this is stupid. And we only had 4 washing machines for 160 people
That's rough.
in a basic training. I wore,
40 people, a washing machine. That's disgusting.
not to gross everybody out, I wore the same uniform. Like after being dumped in a rust friggin' pond,
Yeah.
Yeah.
gas chamber, I wore that same uniform for 3 weeks. Every single day.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't wash it.
Fuck that.
That's
It-
disgusting.
I was like,
But that's not
That's
even
awful.
that's not even close to the worst that you went through though, right?
Yeah, it's hard.
That's
Dude,
it.
the
Yeah.
you said the gas chamber.
gas
That's gotta
chamber.
be awful.
What the hell's that? So hold on, are you still in Georgia?
Georgia, the gas, yeah.
So
Gas
what?
chambers in Georgia.
What's the like chronological order of all this? Did all that shit that you just said happen in the first day?
No. First day, you just like get there,
Right.
you get all situated there, you make your phone call, they ream you out until 11 o'clock, you go to bed, they tell you to be up at, be in first formation at 7. You bet your ass get up at 6.
Yeah.
Please set an alarm, because if not, you'll wake up with an air horn.
You still have your phone? Like they let you keep all
No,
that?
you take away your phone first day, everything's squared away by 11 o'clock.
Oh man.
All your belongings and everything are tucked away, locked up. That's it. It's different now because you can you get more phone calls.
Yeah.
They can't be as hostile.
I was saying because they got rid of the. I read online. They got rid of the shark attack.
Which is a shame because there's gonna be some weird people that are not gonna be disciplined as well.
Yeah, they're not gonna
coming
be
in
accustomed
and it's
to.
gonna be
As awful as it sounds, it's necessary.
It is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%.
That's one thing I've heard.
That's
from,
how they like show dominance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's one thing I've heard from like a lot of veterans or like people that are talking about like them getting rid of the shark attack or doing less hostile stuff. Like, I can understand, you know, I don't really think it's good that a drill sergeant should be like beating a recruit to death.
Oh, absolutely not.
Sometimes they need to get their ass whooped.
Yeah, sometimes they need to get their ass whooped, but like most recruits, if you're going to basic, you don't know where this person comes from. You don't know their response.
Yeah,
so like,
exactly.
You obviously need to assert a presence.
Exactly.
You need to like, and the recruit needs to understand that like they're the recruit. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not the person running the show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're there to learn.
And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are just, no matter what it is, they just always want to go against orders. Yeah, they always want to go against like a superior figure. They always have a problem with.
Speaking of which, you said some guy in basic tried to fight like 3 drill sergeants, right?
Oh yeah. So we're in the.
Yeah, dude. You told me about this. The guy got like.
He got jacked.
He got messed up bad.
Tell us.
So he was a confused kid. Came from a horrible background and stuff like that.
Confused.
I don't know. But
To put it
he was,
nicely.
Yeah, to put it nicely, he was off.
Yeah.
He was off the deep end far. And he got in a little altercation with the drill sergeant. And he told...
Physical?
No, just verbal
okay.
for right now.
Right.
He told the drill sergeant that he'd kick his ass in a... what's that stuff? What's that called? They take him down to the... Well, they take him to the mat.
Right.
Combatives. Thank you.
Yeah.
Combatives.
And he goes, all right, let's go down there now. Kid says, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Goes down there. There's 2 other drill sergeants standing there, ready for combatives. And
You can just imagine the palpable fear of like, oh yeah, I'm going to kick this guy's ass. You know, he's walking in the door, he's kind of getting nervous, like, oh, you know, maybe this drill sergeant can take me. He opens the door, and you just see like 2 more drill sergeants standing at ease, and it's like, oh,
it was.
Oh, great! I'm gonna die today.
Yeah. So he walks in. It was a woman and 2 male drill sergeants. The woman got him in an armbar in like 4 seconds.
Yeah.
It was hilarious to watch, to be honest. He then.
And this was a female drill sergeant.
Then he said he was gonna kick his ass. It was a male one.
No, but the one that got him in
And an armbar was a female. She was. I wouldn't fight her. I'm good. No.
Yeah.
No, I'm all right.
Mm-hmm.
And the next guy, he got the kid in a rear naked choke.
Right.
And then the last guy, he was a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Like what?
Like probably 6 foot 265.
Oh, so large.
Large man.
Was this the guy that he was mouthing off to?
No, there was the second guy that got him in a rear naked choke. And the third guy just wanted a piece of it because it was for fun. He got suplexed and got knocked out. Bang. Right on the ground. It was like, oh boy.
Wow.
Wait, like just like out, like.
Like you get slammed on your back
Yeah.
and you like land, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
Done.
just out.
Sleeping. I was
His
like,
head just shit whips off the floor.
I was like,
Fucking
oh
wrinkles.
my god. I had to call medics, I had to
Dude
call
just
med bay,
bounced his
everybody.
skull off the pavement.
Yeah.
Like,
It was,
oh my god.
let's just say he didn't mouth off for the rest of the time.
Well, I'd expect not. He's probably still in a
I would hope
coma.
not.
He's probably still in that coma.
Probably.
I got my
What?
head bounced off the pavement by some dude who's 6 foot 275,
That'd be
Yeah.
drill sergeant. And you know he's not 6 foot like 275 and eats McDonald's. That's 6 foot 275 and the dude squats a Prius every morning.
That's what it is.
Like, just eats raw protein. Bro.
Yeah.
That's a machine of a dude.
Like seeing that guy at the chow hall, the portions that man would eat is like 3
Ridiculous.
portions
like
of what they gave us.
disgustingly big.
Wow.
Like 3 portions of
He
what they
loves
gave
it.
us. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Watching him eat like a pound of grits It was the most nauseating thing I've ever seen.
No. Grits are
It's
awful.
like oatmeal and it looks like
Grits
oatmeal,
are bad.
but it's horrible.
If we have any southern viewers, I'm
Oh
sorry.
yeah, I apologize. I can't do it.
But no, I'm not about
Grits.
grits, dude. Dude, and the thing I don't get, and he loves it, but I hate it. They put like obviously if you go to like Denny's or something, and like say you get like 2 eggs and like sausage or like bacon and a biscuit, they just drown the whole plate in like white gravy.
So that's biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
The salt did come up very strong with that.
Yeah.
It is.
You don't
biscuits
like
and
that?
gravy.
No, dude, they just
Wow, I like
drown
that.
the plate now.
So you get
Oh, no.
scrambled eggs, biscuits, and then sausage and what kind of sauce? I forget what sauce it is.
Yeah.
But it's literally just a giant jambalaya of deliciousness. And every morning I pick that, even though it made kind of felt fattening
Yeah,
in a way. But I didn't care because I went from 210 to 185 and graduate. Yeah, I was like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
I can eat what I want when I want, and
Best weight loss program Uncle Sam has to offer.
Yeah.
Other than buds.
Yeah.
I don't even know. But I'll bring it to. Let's go to AIT now.
Yeah.
Now, is this also in Georgia?
AIT is also in Georgia. It's called it's
think
OSIT,
so.
so it's like, huh?
It's the same base, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same base. It's
Where
just
did you go to? You went to like a different area.
different area
In
on
the base.
post. Yeah, you went to. So my AIT was literally live out in the field for 14 days. 11 Bravo is what I am, which is infantry, and
Is that like your unit?
my unit is a mountain infantry company. So we're like kind of like a detachment off of 10th Mountain in Fort Drum,
Right.
but we're our own at the same time, if that makes sense. But day probably 8
Out in the field.
out in the field. I haven't showered, feel like hell, tired.
What have you done already?
Done movements, we've done live fires, we've done not a whole lot of hanging around, I'll tell you that.
Land
Yeah.
nav.
Land nav, yeah, horrible. If you don't have that Garmin watch, I don't know, I'm terrible at land nav. So I'm only in full.
What is land nav? Just
Land nav, you literally go find points in the middle of whatever.
They give you like a map and a compass.
Map, compass, protractor, and a pencil.
Okay.
And you get coordinates. So you gotta go like, they give you your coordinates, and then you gotta mark it on the map. You gotta do a, what is it called? Well, it's like a guesstimation, if I'd say,
yeah.
to this spot, and then do a straight, what's it called? I forget what it's called. But
You just try and walk as straight as you possibly can to.
yes, to that point.
Yeah.
And you count your steps. I have a little thing that hangs off my kit. Tracks my steps.
Right. Like
Pace counter.
pace counter.
And then, what else do we do? React to contact. Convoys.
React to contact.
React to contact sucks.
What's that?
You get shot at and you gotta learn to bound and everything like that and totally wipe out the enemy. So say there's a whole line right here. Say we're like moving up and then there's contact coming from the road. If it's like a little bend, that's their choke point. They can only go backwards. And we have the whole tree line to use.
Right.
So they can come in at a choke, like that's kind of like an ambush.
Right.
Like we were told that if we're going to receive an ambush or start an ambush, you want to have a choke point. Because if they're coming around a bend and then you destroy the first truck, they can only go backwards. You know how hard it is to back up a convoy?
Yeah.
It's not easy.
And then what happens if they get the first and the last, and now you're
Yeah.
fucking stuck?
Because I was gonna say the
Yeah.
Germans used to cover that tactic for tanks in World War II.
Yeah.
They used to shoot the rear tank and then the front tank. Everyone in the middle was stuck.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been put in that predicament.
But don't want to be.
Well, I don't want to be in a convoy anyways. I'd rather walk 10 miles and drive in any country. But that choke point, like, we'll be lined up and then you'll have half the platoon split. So you'll send like 2 squads left side, 2 squads stay one,
Right.
and they'll flank around, and then all of a sudden they don't know where to go. Like the people that are like in the convoy, they have no idea.
Because they're stuck.
Yeah, you're completely stuck. And then after that, you do an LDA or LOA. Is when you push across all the way through from where you just came from, checking enemies and kicking away weapons, clearing weapons, and you come all the way across until the last guy that's on the right, and then people pick up from here and push that way until the guy that's on the end is linked up with the far guy on the end, so that entire place is clear.
Yeah.
Right. So you're almost like making like a sweeping like arc of the whole area.
Yeah.
Clean it out.
And then you have like 10 minutes to be on the objective or something like that before they call in reinforcements, or they just, since if it's a convoy and they have comms and everything like that, you have like 5 to 10 minutes before they get artillery on that position. So they'll just wipe it out.
Right.
Because now they know where you are.
Yeah, exactly.
So you gotta push through like another
You gotta keep moving.
300 to 500 meters in one direction. So you start taking mortar fire and you see where it lands, they'll tell you to move either like 9 o'clock 300 meters or 9 o'clock 200 or 400 or whatever. They'll tell you, and you don't stop moving that entire time because they have that whole sector just raining with mortars.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Now with these like exercises where you're like react to contact, I know they do like some training where it's like force on force. They'll use like the
sim rounds.
sim rounds stuff like
We didn't
where
do
you're not
any
using
sim
those.
rounds. Only in urban ops.
Right.
I did sim rounds. And sim rounds, they're like, they kind of feel like paintballs.
It's like
they
a
come in
wax
hotter.
bullet is what
Yeah,
I've been told.
with a little metal thing at the end.
Right.
And that actually reminds me, urban ops, I'll bring it in there. So urban ops at Fort Benning for infantry was, you go into a town, you door kick, or kick in doors, clear buildings, take hostages. The drill sergeants were in the buildings, dressed up in full black suits. And you know, if they're in full black suits, you can shoot them, hand-to-hand combat, it doesn't matter.
It's like full contact.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you might as well just
Yeah.
shoot them quick.
I
Keep
thought
moving.
about just getting the saw and just
Uh-huh,
mag
keep
dumping
moving.
it because they suck. And I had the saw at the time, and I'm coming through
Which
the door.
the saw is a light machine gun.
It is a squad automatic
yeah.
weapon. It shoots up to like 800 rounds a minute.
5.56.
5.56, belt fed. Can take PMags, if you know what a PMag is. It's like, has a little ring at the bottom. Regular mags, don't suggest, it just folds over. And you'll get double feeds every 3 seconds. Yeah, so I'm going into this building. First guy goes right. Next guy goes left. Third guy goes right. I come in and go to pull rear security on the door. There's one drill sergeant in the corner, and he's like, has his hands up, and he's walking to the corner. And then before you know it, there's a door right behind him. I didn't even see the door. Like, goggles on, you can't see, it's hot, like, water, it's like, dude, this is miserable.
Yeah.
Anyways, I go to turn around, here comes the drill sergeant. Runs me over completely.
Flat back.
Into a wall.
Ooh.
And it was that big guy, that's 6 foot, 270. Warren. The saw came up, hit me right off the teeth, slammed into the wall. I slide down the wall. He takes my weapon, hits me with it, and then sprays everybody in the building. And I'm laying there like,
Holy shit.
yeah, dude, like,
The dude just went like
I just
full
gasped.
berserk.
Yeah. He was like Rambo 2.0.
Yeah.
It was horrifying.
He was just sitting there like, alright, I'm done playing around with the kids.
Like, there was no stopping that. I don't even know where he got the speed coming from. He came in like a rhino, meaning business.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the dude's built like old Miss linebacker.
Yeah, and then after that, they called index, and I was miserable for the rest of the day. I just sat there on weapons guard because my mouth wouldn't stop bleeding. But,
And your face was all jacked up too
oh,
from
yeah.
him hitting you with the
He
gun.
hit me 3 times.
Yeah.
With the stock of the
Of the saw.
was it like the plastic stock or
Nope, it's the one with the flip up to go with the shoulder pad.
Paris stock?
Yeah.
The one that you can actually like it's it's like 2 like rods and you pull it out and then rotate it. Right?
No. It's a full stock, has the tube and everything.
Right.
It's collapsible. And you twist out
so
and
like
you pull out.
the newer saw.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And he hit me with that. My eye was swollen, my mouth was jacked up. And it was a piss poor time.
Yeah.
Horrible time. But after that, day 12.
Right.
This is awesome. Sleeping. Wake up about 2 a.m.
Yeah.
My buddy wakes me up to pull watch. It's pouring out.
So you're outside, like
Outside in the woods.
Still.
In a foxhole,
Still.
that's
So this isn't
up to where I-
urban ops.
Not urban ops no more. It's 4 days or 6 days after. No, 4 days.
Which you had been had you been in the woods for a
We've
period
been
of time prior to this?
Yes, we've been in the woods up until now out of 14.
Right.
Right.
And the 14th day you walk forever to go to Honor Hill. Day 12, I'm waking up at 2 a.m. My buddy wakes me up and goes, hey man, it's your watch. I'm like, God damn it, why? I get up and we've been eating horrible food. Horrible food. There's no hot chow, it's all MREs. I haven't gone to the bathroom in 4 days.
Right.
And my stomach is like, rolling.
Yeah.
I was like, hey dude, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, can you
Out in the
stay
woods.
in the middle of the woods? There's no porta-john,
No TP.
no TP. I'm sitting here walking around with baby wipes
The
in my
hell,
hand.
you wiped your ass with baby wipes.
Baby wipes every single day. Baby
Better,
wipes are
better
best
than
friend.
TP.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would rather have something that's got a little moisture to it. That's not gonna be coarse.
Well,
after
especially
day
out-
two, be
Out in
wiping my
the
fucking ass.
woods, dude, especially.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But we were walking. Well, I'm walking now, and I hear some ruffling in the bushes. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Like, this is. I only have blanks, and you have to carry your weapon everywhere.
Like
And
when
it's-
you're taking a shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shit.
So
Which
you're like,
and blanks are just
Blanks
rounds
just
that
rounds
just
that
make
make
noise. Yeah.
And I'm like, if anybody, well, people from the south, I don't fuck with snakes and I don't fuck with spiders.
Yeah.
All right, I don't do any of that.
No.
I'm all right.
yeah,
No.
fuck that.
And going back to the ruffle in the bushes, all you hear is like a little snort. I'm like, all right, you're freaking me the fuck out.
Oh shit.
Pull down my night vision, turn it on. It's a boar,
Like a big,
Like a-
like a huge ass
like
hog.
a big hog,
Like-
tusks digging at a bush. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. Like, why? Why are you here?
Dude, those
now
things are,
I almost shit my
things are
pants.
dangerous as
They're violent and super aggressive.
They're like those things like kill people. Like they kill like dogs and people all the time down south.
They'll
Those
eat
things
you.
are Evil.
Yeah.
Pigs will eat anything.
Yeah, those things are evil.
But I'm sitting there, standing there, looking at it in shock. I was about to shit my pants. And I was like, what do I do? If he sees me, I'm fucked. I'm gonna get rammed.
Yeah.
So I just fucking racked it up, dude. Fucking dropped the fucking 50-round belt into this fucking thing. Took off.
Running.
He flew. I'm running away from it. Like we went like, see ya. I'm going over I'm going over a little hill to go shit in a ravine.
Yeah.
And I get down there and all I hear is, who the fuck was that? And I'm like,
I bet you that got the shit out pretty
dude,
quick.
if you have got a wall sit with a saw on your legs in the middle of the like,
Yeah.
I was like, it was me, John Sargent. I was like dying, dude. As I'm dying. He goes, where the fuck are you? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
I'm taking a shit, Joe.
I'm dying. I'm dying. But after I finish, I come back up.
I'm taking a shit, Joe.
I come back up. I come over the hill and goes, are you fucking retarded? And I'm like, no. Like, I had to go to the bathroom. There's a wild pig. He goes, did you get him?
Did you?
No, I didn't get him.
Yeah, did you?
He almost got me.
Yeah, did you
And
get him?
he's like, well, wish you didn't have to say this, but everybody wake up! We gotta move!
Yeah.
We got mortar fire coming in. I'm like, no!
Yeah.
God
The
damn it.
fucking-
Everybody was so
The
pissed.
pig just brought in mortars.
Yeah.
I was like,
The drill sergeant's like, did you get him? And you just like pull out like a frag grenade. I will this time.
like a little knife.
Yeah.
You're like out there like setting up claymores with like a little carrot on like a spoon.
And we walked for probably another 600 meters.
Yeah.
We laid down, and he called me in because we were going to do a leader's recon, which I don't know why I was on the leader's recon with a saw. But
What is leaders recon?
leader's recon is a bunch of say like squad leaders and team leaders.
Right.
Two usually if you have 4 squads.
Mm-hmm.
2 squad leaders and 2 team leaders from different squads.
Right.
So the squad leader for say you're in second team or second squad.
But you weren't a squad leader, right?
No, I was
Right,
just.
so why the fuck were you-
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be near the drill sergeant anymore than I have to.
Mm.
And he pulls me aside and goes, "You all right, dude? Yeah. What's going on? By the way, don't say that. What's going on?"
Freak out.
And he goes, "Do you know who I am?" I'm like, "Yes, drill sergeant. I know exactly who you are." He goes, "What was that back there?" I was like, "I told you it was a pig, drill sergeant. Like, what do you want me to do?" He goes, "Walk away from it." Walk away? The thing was like 400 pounds. Guess what? I'm not doing anything. I
Yeah.
do the same damn thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, we're gonna go on the leader's recon in about 30 minutes." I was like, "All right." He goes, "Be on standby."
So they put you on that recon because you were the one that pulled the trigger. And made
Probably, I don't know. I never got the full story.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there against my rucksack, which is a giant duffel bag. It's like you can go up to as much stuff that you can fit in it.
Yeah.
You can carry it, if you can carry it. Excuse me.
So you can pack that thing with more stuff than you can carry. Most likely.
Yeah, you can. Probably my heaviest ruck was.
I mean,
85 pounds.
they're like 50 or 60 liter packs.
Yeah.
I had ordered one online for all like my camping stuff. Like when I go out and I have like my tent, I have my like cooking stuff and all that. It's like a 50 liter pack.
Yeah.
Like
the
it's a stupid amount of stuff you can carry to this.
The bigger ones that are tactical tailored.
Right.
Those are like $700, and they
Right.
have pockets everywhere. And my brother's ruck, he put 110 pounds of shit in it
Yeah.
with a 70-pound duffel bag on top for his movements.
180
Damn.
pounds,
187 total.
not
Going through
including
small unit tactics.
body armor and ammunition and weapon and helmet.
You don't have a weapon. You don't have ammunition. You have a helmet.
Right.
You have your IOTV or IVV or whatever. You got your radio. You got your what the hell's it called?
Blowout kit, IFAC.
The IFAC. Thank you. Grenade pouches. I don't know why. And then he would go do that, and he's doing that right now. He's having the time of his life, I guess. But that most of that.
Yeah, I'm good with that. 187 pounds on my back.
Yeah, it's actually, I go through the course, it actually is a fact that it's known for people to shrink because of how much the weight is.
Because
how
of your
compressed
your
disc
spine.
is.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so he's
the
6 foot now,
that's
he's probably going to come
wild.
back about my height. So, which is going to be really weird.
The same thing happens with ejection seats in fighter pilots.
Really?
Yeah, when they pull that ejection seat, it's actually a permanent like stunts their growth, but most of them shrink by like 2 inches.
Jesus.
Because like your the pads, I can't remember, but like the pads between
Yeah,
the vertebrae,
yeah.
they like compress,
Uh-huh.
and it can like shrink them like up to 2 inches.
I feel like that'd be so painful.
Painful,
Mhm.
yeah, but I mean you're pulling like 15 G's anyway when you hit that ejector seat. You're gonna be
Yeah.
you're gonna be passed out before you even wake up on the ground.
But
And then you pull that, you're out.
this, so we're sitting there waiting to go on the leader's recon. And I look at the drill sergeant, he's like nodding off. He's like
Falling asleep.
So I stayed up until about 25 minutes in. Like 5 minutes before, 10 minutes before you're supposed to get all your shit on. Ready to go, ready to step at that time.
Yeah.
25. Looking at him. And he starts snoring. I was like, fuck this, I'm rolling over. Ended up falling asleep. Woke up, and it's like 9 a.m. And I'm like,
oh,
you gotta be kidding me.
Boy.
No, Joe Sargent didn't wake up till 9 a.m.
Oh.
Really?
I was amazed. We're in the middle of the woods. We had nobody near us, just our little platoon. That's it. Everybody fell asleep on friggin' watch. And I was just, yeah.
What?
Yeah, they fell asleep on their, we had 50%. So there's 50 and 50, and before you know it, you wake up and there's like 4 guys in the entire 360-degree cigar shade. What's it called? Like security, 360 security.
Yeah.
Is sleeping. I wake up and the drill sergeant's like kicking us. He's like, yo, wake up, blah, blah, blah. He was being really chill, I don't know why. And then all of us that were going down that Leaders Recon woke up and everybody else is still sleeping. So he's like, are you kidding me? He just made a huge deal out of it. And he's like, watch this, watch this. He made a joke out of it. I was like, this guy kills me. But after that, Honor Hill, it was like 14 miles in the rain with a 240.
You were carrying a 240?
I carried the 240 for 8 miles out of the 14.
That's retarded.
That's a heavy gun.
It's like 27 pounds an hour.
Yeah.
And over 8 miles with your kit. And we didn't have any ammo. We had
8 miles in general is a long distance for most people. Dude. Imagine carrying full kit.
My longest
27 pounds of steel.
I know, that'd be terrible.
longest ruck I think was either 16 or 18, I don't know. But it was miserable. Absolutely miserable. Because you come back, legs juiced.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, you guys can take a break. It's like, dude, I don't want to take a break because I can't get up. Yeah, we just sit on the side of the road and like let your body like relax for a second. No, I'd rather keep going because for one, you get there faster, and for two, try and get up after walking 8 miles in a pack run. Mm-hmm. Not happening. You feel like hell.
Yeah.
You're like trying to roll over, you're like a turtle on his back.
Yeah. Just ruined.
Oh my god.
all I can think of is like the military version of a Christmas Story. It's like some lowly little private like falls on the back of his rucksack with his rifle. I can't get up. Just rolling around.
It's like the Christmas Story when he's wearing too much.
Yeah.
Walking around.
Ralphie, I can't get up. Drill Sergeant, I can't get up. What are you doing, Private? I can't get up. Oh, dude.
So when you guys were using sim rounds in the urban combat thing, you got shot, didn't you?
Shot.
Then you get lit up a few different times.
So, here we go. This kid. I was fourth because I had the saw.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Third guy is supposed to watch the rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
First guy is watching the door. Second guy is watching down the road.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching behind. And asshole in front of me doesn't say anything about someone on the rooftop. You got ear pro in. I don't know why. It's regulation, I guess. It wasn't loud. And he's like, just starts shooting. He doesn't like call out anything. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look up. I get peppered with a saw coming right down on top of me. As soon as you take the saw out, squad automatic weapon.
Yeah.
That whole squad is jack.
Mm-hmm.
There's no covering fire.
Exactly. Like you try to move with M4's cover fire.
Yeah.
No, not happening.
Yeah.
You're gonna be out of ammo before you know it.
Yeah.
And I got hosed. Absolutely hosed. Got shot in the nuts, shot in the chest, shot in the neck. Like, I'm laying there on the ground.
I'm dead. These are like wax bullets.
Yeah.
Shot in the nuts. Do you have like
They hurt like hell,
horrible.
I'm sure.
Do you like? I was like, do you have like a cup on? Or
No,
something?
no cups. Just wear it. It felt like you ever get shot with a like a friggin'
Like a paintball gun? Or?
paintball gun, relatable.
Yeah. Like a bean bag.
A bean bag, yes.
Yeah.
It feels like a bigger projectile when it hits you, but it's not. You're like, oh my god. And I got smack dab right in the nuts. And then the third guy's like, I got you. I was like, yeah, you didn't have me like fucking 5 minutes ago. Dude. You know, getting peppered from the roof.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry. I'm covered in blue, which that's what the wax is, or chalk, whatever it is.
Oh, I got you. Be like, oh, thank you.
Thank you for
both
this.
both my femoral arteries are non-existent. Thank you for getting me.
Yeah. I got shot. I got hit right in the back of the neck, top of the head.
Ooh. So it was like directly above you.
Yeah, I'm like going like, I like turned around like this, and he shot straight down.
Only to you? Only hit you?
Only hit me because take out the squad on
How far away? Like
15 feet.
Oh shit. So yeah, close as fuck.
With a saw hanging over the fucking side.
So
I was thinking like this was like a multi-story building, but this
no,
is
it's a 2-story building.
Yeah, so this
so
is
you clear the first one, then the steps up to the second one, and there's a roof, and the drill sergeant just hanging over the side of the roof. Fuck. He dragged me across, dude. He dragged me just for him, like because he didn't pull security right.
Mm-hmm.
So his consequence was to drag me.
Yeah.
Right. You ever been dragged through like over rocks and stuff like that?
Shitty.
My pants were toast.
So fluff.
Rips.
Oh yeah, and holes all the way down my thighs. And why? Why couldn't you just like put me in a like a skid or a sled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just make
Or
him
just, like,
drag me
Fireman's
everywhere.
carry.
That too. He couldn't fireman's carry. He was like 5'4", 150 pounds. There's no way he's fucking.
So what? Do you just have like this little handle on the back of your gear?
Or scat comes around and like you lay there like this. You ever seen that video where the lady's swinging from the helicopter?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
And the lady's going like this.
Right, but you didn't have one of those, right?
We had one of those. We had a
That's what
medic
they were
with us.
dragging you on.
No.
And it's just
Right.
like it's like thin.
You like buy my kit.
It's like
Just
thin.
drag.
Right. Yeah.
It's like thin plastic with like paracord that holds it together, right?
It
like
more
wraps
just regular,
up. It
it's
like
more like regular straps.
you like hold in like this and it just wraps around the side and then wraps around your feet and around your head, right?
Right, but you want your ankles always like this, right? Because it'll, I don't know what it'll do, but it'll mess something up. And then he just dragged me by my kit for a good hour. Which
A
sucked.
good hour, my ass would be numb.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. My pants were destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant like he was dragging you like 100 yards or so. I was like, that's kind of weak.
No, say I wanted food, I'd walk in and get food, and he would drag me to where I'd be sitting in my, while holding his food and all his stuff.
What the hell?
I'm sitting there like this.
Rough consequences.
Yeah.
They make you
get
pay
sick.
for it.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And then you don't eat your oranges. You get airstriked by oranges by drill sergeants, by the way.
So you just start like pelting them at the back of your skull.
No, you'll be like sitting there like eating.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, eat your orange. I'm like, I don't like oranges, drill sergeant. They're like, all right, have another one. And he starts throwing them at him. Like you have no idea. It's not like on a laser like a baseball. It's like, and you're just like sitting there, you're like, you got oranges hitting you, and, like bouncing around you, and then I remember the drill sergeants didn't know me by my last name until 2 weeks before. About a
Which is
week.
probably
So
a
you
good thing.
flew under the radar for a majority of
I tried
this.
to. I was like, I do not like getting yelled at. I'm just gonna do my shit and get out. And I'm standing there in line with a full plate of food, and the drill sergeant comes up and goes, whoa, 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 whoa. I was like, fuck.
My time has come.
The gods are going to kill me now.
Yeah.
And they're like, we got a roach in this platoon? We got a roach in this company? I was like, yes, drill sergeant. And he's like, do you smoke weed, roach? I was like, no, drill sergeant. He goes, don't fucking lie to me. And I'm like, I don't smoke weed, drill sergeant. And he goes, what'd you just say to me? And he slaps the food out of my hand. The tray, gone. See ya.
Just
Split in
like
half.
in orbit.
There's, oh my god.
Yeah.
And I'm standing there. He goes, just do push-ups. Do push-ups. You go to the back of the line after. Do push-ups till I tell you I'm done. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I did like 25, and he's like, get to the back of the line, moron. I'm like, yes, drill sergeant. He goes, I was joking with you, by the way. I was like, why is he being nice to me? This is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, I didn't get talked to. Like, they wanted me to like go help do some other shit. I'm like, how am I getting like good training? Right now?
Yeah.
Usually they're over here
It's
like
weird.
beating me in the head with weapons.
So what's coming?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What are they gonna make me do? They're gonna make me.
Getting suspicious. You're like, oh.
They're gonna make me
shit.
go over here and mop a parking lot in the pouring rain or something. That wouldn't surprise me.
Well, you gotta. It's one of them I saw. I see it all the time. Is sweeping the dirt.
Like in the desert.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, dude. They have them out with like push brooms and they're
Yeah.
like sweeping sand.
That was
What the
hilarious.
fuck?
Never
Crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
that'd be miserable. Oh.
So what was that the only time you got shot by the chalk rounds?
So that was the only time I got hit by the chalk rounds, yeah.
Did anyone else get hit by chalk rounds? Like, did anyone catch it worse than that?
Not really, no. I mean, they only had like 100 round drum of chalk for each saw gunner,
Yeah.
and then only 30 rounds of chalk with M4s. So it was like, kind of like,
So a belt
Minimal.
for the saw and then a magazine for the rifle.
yeah, that's it. And I was like,
But like, what's the coolest thing you've shot though? Because I know like you've shot a lot of.
Carl Gustav, which is a rocket propelled,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
it's like an RPG, but it's
It's a recoilless rifle.
recoilless rifle.
So it
Badass, has a laser sight on the side. And
instead
it's
of being a rocket, right? It's actually like an actual shell. You
yeah,
actually
the whole shell, you
load
get
like
the whole thing.
like it's like a brass shell, like almost like an artillery piece that like the back swings open. It's like
Yeah, it's the one that you kind
Yeah,
of like
yeah,
crank
yeah.
off to the side.
take, like, the
You have
handle.
two people to shoot it too. One person doesn't just shoot it.
Yeah,
And
the gunner
person that shoot it-
literally just sits there and stays. And then the guy that loads it actually like does all the loading procedure from the back.
And the guy shooting it can only shoot it 4 times in one day, or it'll start to like jack up your organs. And then the guy reloading can only be there for 4 reloads, or it'll start like concussion.
Yeah.
And then if you guys were to flip,
Oh, the thing's stupid.
you can only get 4 again. Then 8 after that, let it go. And
Yeah.
you can't shoot anymore that day.
Yeah.
I've shot in an AT4, I've shot in Carl Gustav, I've shot in 50 cal, I've shot in SAW M4, 240, Mark 19.
Do you ever shoot at shit?
Yeah, like blown up tanks at the range.
What do they do when the
Like
rockets
you
hit the
see-
tanks? Do they like blow shit off, or does it just go straight through?
It blows like little pieces of metal off, but other than that, it's not like a giant. Well, Carl Gustav, it matters what you hit too. Like it's not like the video games where you hit something and then it's just like
whole
black
thing's
smoke.
fire.
Yeah,
Black
fire.
smoke.
It's not fire. There's some black smoke. It's like a small explosion.
Yeah.
Like frag grenades. From frag grenades. I've shot in 320 grenade launchers. Frag grenades, by the way, they have 3 safeties. Or 2 safeties. No, 3. 2, 3. Something like that. I don't know. But,
The grenade launcher itself?
no, I'm talking regular frag grenade.
Oh, okay.
That has a really small explosion. It's not like Call of Duty where you get blown up from fucking 50 feet.
Right.
You only have a 15 meter radius that the explosion can actually hurt you. But other than that, I'm pretty sure the shrapnel goes up to like 25. 320 chalk rounds.
Sick.
You want to shoot a fun weapon that you can shoot it all day and not get bored. Imagine sending a chalk round 400 meters.
And this
400 yards.
is the 320 grenade launcher.
Correct.
The
The one
When
that
it
size
hits,
it.
does it poof?
Uh-huh.
That's
Yep.
cool.
With chalk.
With chalk. Orange chalk.
Yeah.
I haven't shot HE out of it. Want to.
You're excited too, though.
So you've only
Want
shot
to.
chalk rounds out
I
of
only
the
shot
grenade
chalk rounds out of it,
launcher?
yeah. Make sure you pull the tube, well there's the tube. Take that blast cap off. Because you'll send it to the moon. If not.
Blast cap.
There's a blast cap on the end of the barrel.
On the end of the to keep it clean.
Correct.
Yeah.
Pull that off. Because if not, you gotta pay for the new cap. And the Army's gonna charge you
The stupid.
an arm, a leg, your house, and everything like that.
And your tricare.
Yeah, especially tricare.
Yeah.
Alright.
What?
What about the automatic grenade launchers on
Mark,
top of
Mark 19?
Yeah.
You ever had a Freedom hard on? Talk about one of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have, but I haven't shot a Mark 19 yet.
Yeah.
So.
It wasn't like on top of like a Humvee or a Matt V or an.
So it was like sitting on like a tripod.
It's sitting on a tripod. You're sitting there, like straddling it.
Right.
It's fun. It's like nothing is more fun than shooting that.
Yeah.
And then they brought in a new crow system. Well, not the new crow system, but they brought in a crow system for us to like try out and like try and get used to.
Right.
What's a crow system?
Crow system is literally a video game. You sit in the back seat of a Humvee, Matt V, whatever. They won't put it on. There's a 50 cal on top. Giant like ammo can on the side where it sits. I don't know how much it holds. And you sit in the back seat and there's a screen.
It's like a little joystick.
It's a joystick, and you have like a few buttons other than that. It's literally like a video game. You can set up their range of fire. So you can set one, like say there's a tree this way, and on this side, say there's a big ass rock, or the side of a building. You can like sit there without touching anything, and it'll scan the entire area.
Really?
Yeah.
And what if it just catches movement and just
stops
you or something?
And then you're sitting there, you're manning it, and just push the button. You can literally snipe with the freaking thing. Yeah.
And it's a belt-fed.
Belt-fed sniper rifle, pretty much. Yeah.
Jeez.
But
50 cal or?
Yep, 50 cal. But the thing is, if you were to, what are you doing when you run out of ammo? I don't want to get out of the truck.
No?
Like, no, I'd rather just have a gunner here so I can just feed him ammo.
Yeah.
No, you gotta get out of the vehicle and climb up on the truck. It's real.
But
That's
it's
not
gotta be.
smart.
No.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, the ammo should be inside the actual.
It's gotta be a stupid amount of ammo they put in that thing.
I think it's like 500 rounds or something.
A 50 cal?
Yeah.
If you
big
run out of
ass
500 rounds of 50 cal on a full auto, you might
It
need.
doesn't take long.
I was
You
saying-
definitely need a new barrel though.
Yeah, but you need a new barrel. I think you might need a little more help than just that crow system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
if you're,
you saw that
if you're
for-
going through that much
You
ammo.
saw that tri-can,
500
get
rounds
that
of 50
friggin'
cal in one go.
LASIK.
Like,
Get some LASIK down.
Yeah.
But, because I mean, LASIK is
Call it an
free, yeah.
A10.
Always end with an A10.
No.
Always end with an A10.
Dude, I love A10s. They're so good.
Or just have Apaches come over the mountains.
Yeah.
So after AIT, did you go to any other schools? Like, did you
didn't
go
go to-
anywhere else to do any other specialized training of any
Nope,
sort?
I didn't go to any other schools. I just went to my unit, and then after that,
So specialist is your rank.
specialist my rank.
How did you get to the point of being a specialist?
Over time of duty.
So is that all it is, or
Time of
does,
duty,
does
like,
it have to do
after-
with what you've done?
After I forget the way it goes. I think it's 6 months.
Right.
It's E2. Nope. After 3 months, it's E2. I'm pretty sure. Yes. And then E3 is
3
6.
months in, like after basic, or
Basic and the guard. As soon as you sign a contract, or as soon as you raise your hand, your contract starts from that day.
Yeah.
So they promote you to E2 after 3 months. Then 6 months, E3. And then at a year, you get E4. So now I'm the only E4 in my squad.
And everyone else less than that, E3s and
I got an E5, good buddy of mine.
right.
And then,
A5 sergeant.
yep.
Yeah.
And then,
So E4 specialist.
yeah. So E1, fuzzy, private. You get the
Whatever they want to call you.
Yeah, whatever you want. If the sky's purple that day, guess what? You better tell them the sky's purple.
Yeah.
Right.
It's blue.
Yeah.
Anyways, E2 is private first class. Oh no, private second class. I think. I don't know. I'd have tracked it. All I know is
But it's like recruit, private, corporal.
No.
Or is corporal above sergeant? Or is
corporal's
No,
in the middle.
corporal's-
So corporal, you get corporal if you're halfway through DLC pretty much, which is basic leadership course. How you get your E5. So you'll still have a team leader position, but you still don't have the extra chevron, so you're not in E5.
it? Yeah.
Corporals in the guard, you won't see.
Yeah.
if you go to BLC, you're gonna finish BLC that one go.
Yeah.
And if not, you're just gonna stay in E4.
Right.
Somebody else is gonna move up in the promotion list.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was I about to say?
Talking about ranks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Specialist and how you got there.
The only ones that I really remember, staff sergeant and above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Officers, some of them aren't the brightest. Not gonna point out names, not gonna point out ranks.
Yeah.
But one time we were like, yeah, we're gonna go clear our base. This is at Fort Polk.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go raid this whole airfield. But we're gonna come in from the west side. I'm like, okay, let's go to the west side. The west side is the airstrip. Are there buildings on an airstrip?
No.
Nope.
Hangars, but no one's in those.
No hangars. There were none.
Oh, really?
It's just grass, tarmac, grass, all the way to the main road.
Yeah.
I made it to the first set of tarmac, where there's a bunch of, what do they call it? Something stupid.
It's like, what, like a camera? Or?
No, it's actual people.
Oh, a sentry?
No, like there's just a bunch of people that they're the bad guys. I forget what they're called.
Op 4?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oppositional force.
And they're all lined up in the buildings, and we're all under knots. I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna sneak up on these guys. Nope. They have lasers on and their kits. It's pretty much a giant laser tag.
Right.
And I'm running through, I'm like, oh my god, this sucks so bad. Like, going. And down I go. Off a little... it
Like a little, like, ledge?
No,
Or-
not a ledge. So, tarmac, grass, decline,
Oh.
fast, with a fast incline.
So you like fell into a
Slam!
ditch.
Did it like a fucking scorpion.
Yeah.
Dude. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, this is horrible. All I hear is, booksh, missed. I'm like, they see me.
Oh,
I'm
so
up. They
this
see me. I'm
is-
down. I'm up. They see me. I'm down. I'm like,
This
down.
is, my buddy was telling me about that. It's like a vest.
Yep.
It's got like little like IR like bulbs on the side, and it'll
The
tell you
laser
like
hits
it'll
off.
vibrate or like tell you like hit or miss. And it's got like
As soon as you hear the missed, you're like, fuck me! Like trying to find cover. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
I just got hosed. I saw all the laser beams like come at me. Like, fuck! Why me, dude? There's like 30 other fucking people running with me.
Yeah.
And I just sat on the side of the road and I'm like watching the next platoon come in.
Yeah.
And I'm
Like you guys are gonna get hosed
you guys are
down.
getting fucked. Because I'm standing there on the side of the road. When you're dead, you take your helmet off, you put it by your feet, you just take a knee and relax until the whole battle was over. By the way, it took 5 hours, that entire battle. When we went through.
How
That
long were
sucked.
you alive for?
Fucking 25 minutes. Just the movement across.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. As soon as they like saw us coming through, I was like, dude, there's no fucking.
Got lit up.
Yeah.
Half this, like half of the platoon got wiped before they even hit a building.
Yeah.
Because we came in from the west. Let's go on the west side.
No cover.
No. No cover at all. Grass and tarmac.
That's awesome.
Yeah, great. So it's like completely exposed.
Absolutely.
Who made that decision? Some stupid ass.
Some officer.
Yeah, some
Can
stupid ass
I
E4.
make a guess on
Was rank?
is the second lieutenant?
That was a great guess.
It was a butter bar?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And I don't know, it's all a good experience.
Yeah.
So, but to continue with the story, I'm standing on the side of the road and I'm like, I put my helmet back on, I flipped on my night vision. I heard something real loud,
Loud like what?
like engine, possible tracked vehicle.
Like a tank? What?
It's like a Bradley, two of them, loud as shit. I'm standing there on the side of the road and they're like, yeah, America, yelling from the freaking breath. And I'm like, yeah, that was great. He goes, oh, loser. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was like, hey, they're coming over the hill right now. And then he goes, what? And then the whole thing spins. And I'm like, oh boy. It was probably a Blue Falcon there, but
Yeah.
it was hilarious to watch. Everybody's diving. Woo! Like, going up there. I was like, that was me. Yeah, that was me. And then you hear the 50 cals go off from each section. And they are laying a lot of hate. A lot.
Yeah.
They call it red air.
Caught you in a crossfire.
Like a buzzard flying around, a little bird.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as that sees you, it like lights off your.
It's like a flashlight?
It's like a giant white light hanging from the bottom. It just scans around.
Yeah.
And as soon as that sees you, it sets your thing off. It says, called an airstrike from here and here. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm already dead. That was stupid. I just walked 6 hours to get killed in the first 4 seconds. Love that. And then you don't get back to your camp.
Imagine that though. That's how
So,
war
like,
really
3 a.m.
was though for a long time. Like here, we're gonna have this massive movement. Everyone get on a ship. We're going to Normandy, and then you're on a ship for fucking like
Or
a
Iwo
month and a
Jima.
half. Yeah, and you get to the front lines, and it's just fucking boat after boat after boat just laid the fuck down. And it's like, come on, dude.
Well, that's if you're that's if you're lucky enough to even hit the beach.
Yeah.
A lot of those landing craft hit like mines.
Yeah.
Or they were getting ripped in half by like Stukas or like.
Or stuck in the tides, stuck in the fucking sandbars and shit.
Yep.
Just hoping a mortar doesn't land in your boat.
I'm just glad
That shit's
it's
over.
not going to be my
Yeah.
position
Yeah.
if I were to deploy. Because showing up on a boat, I mean, now that the boats are unreal.
Ungodly. That's
Show
so
up with a
high tech.
destroyer and it's like, oh, what is going to hit you? Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe a nuke.
So,
Maybe a couple seagulls. Like,
Very
flying over, dropping it off.
so after all that training, here we are
Yep.
and deploying.
And you're deploying soon.
Yes. I am deploying soon. Can't give off like real specifications, stuff like that.
Right. I mean, it's classified.
Yeah. And I don't know, there's like moments where I'm super nervous and then there's moments where I'm like,
Can you tell
Let's
us
go
where
after
you're
it.
going?
can't give off like country, continent.
Is it,
location,
It's out of the
time.
States,
It's
though.
out of the States, 100%, yes.
do they give you like briefings? Like, is there, like, are they going to tell you if you're going to be in a contact area, or do they just like kind of
So,
send you in and then
they
we'll see when we get there?
Said, like they gave us this paper and it showed us like all the shit that we're gonna get paid for, like BAH, obviously, hazard pay, combat pay, and like fucking 5 other things. So like, all right, cool. Well, what can you expect? I don't know. First deployment, whatever. It's gonna be an experience as is. But I mean, people can deploy 5 times and be good.
Right.
Fine with me. I'm only deploying once.
Yeah.
What's another? Well, obviously, what's another 4? Or another 4 would suck.
Yeah.
But there's other people out there that are like, yeah,
It's
it's gonna be private contract. You
you-
live in Afghanistan.
You
Like,
are getting.
Fuck you. I don't want to go live in Afghanistan, hang out in Kabul City. That'd be sweet.
Or
right?
Iraq,
No.
or
Iraq,
Syria,
or any of that.
or any of the hotspots. But you are coming like to the end of your contract.
Yes.
You're going to be going on a deployment, and then
The
by
deployment's
the time
for-
you get back, you'll be basically out, won't you?
So yeah, I get like after deployment. Well, the deployment's gonna be a year or so. After that, I think I got 7 months left,
Right.
and then who knows where I'm gonna be living? Because on deployment, like obviously I'm living at my parents' house right now, like trying to
Yeah.
figure out shit. And after that, like they're gonna dip while I'm on deployment. Cool, good for them. I'm glad they got out of this horrible town.
Yeah.
'Cause there's nothing here.
Yeah. It's
But-
a ghost town.
Yeah, if I'm living somewhere,
We
hopefully warmer.
we wish you good luck.
I appreciate it.
We,
Safe
we,
travels.
we bid you farewell.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Hope for the best. Thanks for tuning in.
Specialist James Roche.
It's your boy.
Part 1 of 2, we're going to have him on again when he gets back from deployment.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about more experiences and other fun
Then I'll
stories.
be able to like give some more stories. Let's just say that.
more details, more
Yes.
more maybe times, names, places, dates.
For sure.
Maybe, if we're
Maybe we'll
lucky.
see. We'll see.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
We'll get
Take
you
care.
next time.